For the second time in less than a day, from your perspective, you find yourself locked in pitched combat with Mortarion. Only this time, the advantage is yours. The Guardians strike in unison, hammers and swords crashing down upon Mortarion's failing form. Mages, ablaze with power, send a tempest of lightning and fire, each crackling bolt searing through the entropic husk that once threatened the world. From the rear line, the healers' voices are raised in a resounding chant, calling upon nature itself to bolster their allies, feeding them strength and renewing their bodies for this final stand. Mortarion staggers. For the second time in his existence, his power has failed him. His burning eyes flicker, his form trembles, and his wings shudder and wilt. The Shadow Blight virus has done its deadly work. Mortarion's draconic body betrays him, and he shrinks back into his humanoid form. The self-proclaimed god of entropy, who once held dominion over time itself, howls in fury.
No, this cannot be. I am the beginning and the end.
The very air around him warps as he desperately tries to summon his power once more. But there is nothing left, all magic within him having been spent.
Your victory means nothing. Time will relentlessly march forward, even without a keeper, even without me.
His body begins to dissolve, the Shadow Blight virus consuming him utterly, and the enemy fades away into a billowing cloud of violet and green ash. The capital city of Luminaria is a festive explosion of light and colour. The streets are overflowing with jubilant crowds, voices raised in celebration. Banners bearing your company crests snap in the breeze as you march up the royal promenade. The entire population of the city has gathered, draped in petalled garlands, hands waving to you in excitement. Flowers rain from the balconies above as brass horns sound, heralding the grand parade in honour of the heroes who have saved the world. At the heart of the grand plaza, the Emperor and Empress stand before a great golden pavilion, clad in ornate robes of red, green and gold, their faces alight with pride. As you and your fellow heroes ascend the steps, the crowd erupts, cheers echoing through the marble pillars of the capital city. The Emperor raises his hand for silence, and the crowd stills.
People of Luminaria, behold the champions of our world. Through wisdom and courage, they have cast down our ancient enemy and secured our future. Let their names be sung throughout the ages, for they have done what none before could.
The Empress steps forward, lifting a gleaming silver medallion shaped like a burning blue star.
We grant you the Medallion of the Azure Sun, the highest honor the Empire of Luminaria can bestow. For finding courage in the face of oblivion, for seeking wisdom in the face of uncertainty, for saving us all from Mortarion's scourge. You have our endless thanks.
As she steps back, the cheers resume, thunderous applause shaking the stones beneath your feet. Together, you take your leave with pride. the crowd continuing to cheer. And yet, there is still one more matter of business you must attend to. You make your way to the harbour, the place you left the capital months ago. Pellinor stands at the edge of the pier, staring thoughtfully at the horizon, his staff held at his side. There is something lighter about him now, something free. You ask him if he is sure about leaving so soon.
Did you honestly expect me to stay in the capital? Sitting on a council somewhere, drinking fine wine and pretending I enjoy court politics? No, my friends. I had my fill of that back in my own era. I am eager to get a fresh start. Besides, I have unfinished business. Before my time as the Crystal Guardian, back in the time of my people's empire, I had a sister. She did have 3 children. I don't know if any of her descendants are alive in this time, but if they are, I want to find them. It would be nice to know what became of my family during my long service to the Lavender Crystals. And besides, Borealis suffered greatly during Mortarian's rise. If I can do anything to help my people rebuild, then that's where I need to be.
You and your companions share a solemn glance. This is goodbye. Pellinor spreads his arms wide, grinning.
Oh, don't look so grim. This is a happy parting. We have saved the world.
He enfolds you in a massive bear hug.
And I demand that you all visit me in my homeland. Once you're done giving speeches and shaking hands, of course.
With a misty-eyed laugh, you embrace him once more. Your companions join in, each saying their goodbyes. As the ship's horn sounds, Pellinor walks up the gangplank and turns back to face you from the deck of the mighty vessel as you stand watching on the docks. The stalwart sage raises his hand to you one last time.
You have done well, heroes. Far beyond what anyone on Luminaria could have ever dreamed. Take some time. Remember, you are still young. Explore your interests. Find your true paths of destiny. That is all I ask of you. Until we meet again, my friends.
You watch as the ship vanishes beyond the horizon, carrying one of the greatest heroes of Luminaria into a well-earned future. The celebrations last for days, but eventually, life in Luminaria must return to normal. Except for you and your companions, life will never be normal again. Your actions have carved a legend, a story that will be told for generations. And now, with the world safe, a new path has opened before you. The Royal Academy has extended an unprecedented offer for those of your young age, positions of graduate study, as they are eager to hear everything you have learned throughout your travels. They wish to study your research, your knowledge of life, magic, and the universe itself. Your future is bright. You have saved the world, not just through strength of arms, but through the very knowledge all of Luminaria holds sacred. And with that knowledge, you will pave the way for the next era, for a new generation of learners who will follow in your footsteps. You stand on the shoreline, feeling the warm breeze on your face. It is finished. The Battle of Luminaria has ended in victory. But the story of knowledge, discovery, and adventure will never end. And as long as the light remains, there will always be heroes to carry it forward.